So I'm about to show y'all a quick little demonstration. Real quick. Happy Labor Day, y'all. But I'm going to just show y'all a little quick demonstration real quick, and then I'm going to get off. But I had a few people asking me about my products, asking me if they will get the same consistency if they use a different monomer. And I know if y'all been watching me on live, then y'all know that I've been talking about that there's different settings of monomer. It comes in a standard setting monomer, it comes in a medium setting monomer, and then it also comes in a fast acting monomer. And I've been advising y'all, especially beginner nail technicians, when you guys are purchasing monomer, you have to make sure, good morning, happy Labor Day. When you guys are purchasing monomer, you have to make sure that what you're purchasing, because sometimes when you go inside of the nail supply store, it's not going to tell you what it is, what's the setting of the monomer, right? So some of y'all been asking me about, will my products work with other monomers? So I went to my nail supply store, y'all, and I bought some monomer. And this is the monomer that I bought. It says NVA Nail Liquid 2 ounce. It doesn't say nothing else. That's all it says. It doesn't have any ingredients on it. It just have the price. It don't tell me if it's a fast acting monomer. It doesn't tell me if it's a medium setting monomer. It doesn't tell me if it doesn't tell me what kind of monomer it is. It just tells me that it's nail liquid. So if you guys are beginners, this is why I've been telling y'all that y'all have to pay attention when y'all buying monomers, because there are different settings to monomers, okay? So on my bottle, it doesn't say what it is, but if you go to our website, let me see. Well, it will tell you right here, but it's in very, very small writing. But if you go to our website, on our website, it does tell you that it's standard setting, okay? Also, remember that today, but because it is Labor Day, so if you purchase one of our low odors 8-ounce monomer, you are going to receive a free glossy clear acrylic. But I'm going to show y'all the difference in monomers, okay, y'all? So that's the whole purpose of this video. I want to show y'all the consistency with our products using our monomer and the consistency when using a different monomer. Also, y'all, this monomer is very, very loud. It's very loud. So I'm going to put a little bit in here. Just a little bit. Ooh, definitely wear gloves because this shit is wasting. And then I already have some of our monomer in here, okay? And I'm going to use a different color, not white. I'm going to use Peace because it's yellow and it's Peace. So I'm going to first use our monomer so y'all can see the consistency with using our monomer. And then I'm going to use this monomer so you can see the consistency with using that monomer. Again, our monomer is standard, which means it gives you about 15 seconds before it completely hardens. Our monomer is also beginner friendly. It's not a loud odor. You won't get a headache and, you know, you won't have to do your nails outside. So I'm going to move this monomer out the way. And put this over here, and always make sure y'all use gloves, y'all. Okay, so first thing first, you want to burp your brush, you want to wipe off, you want to get you some powder. Okay, this is a nice bead. You got a bead on one side. This is a nice bead. You want to drop it here, 1, 2, 3. You want to let it go. You want to push everything into the center. And then now you want to start to use the belly of your brush to bring this bead down. As you can see, this bead is nice and buttery. It's nice and buttery. Our acrylic is self-leveling. So whenever you use our monomer paired with our powders, this is the consistency that you're going to get. It's self-leveling. You see how it's leveling itself out? So if you are a beginner, it's going to give you enough time to play with it. As you can see, it still gives me enough time to play with it. Regardless of how many little dents I make into this nail, I'm still going to have more than enough time to play with this acrylic to get it right. And like I said, the monomer isn't as strong as the other one. So this is using our monomer and with our acrylic powders. Okay. So now I'm going to use this other brand monomer. The same technique. And let's see how this works with our acrylic powders. Again, you want to burp your brush. So again, you want to burp your brush. And you want to get you some powder. So what I can say about this monomer is more on the fast acting side. This monomer is more for nail technicians that have been doing nails and know exactly what it is that they're doing, because this acrylic is already hardening. So it's not really giving me no time to play with it. Because y'all, this acrylic is moving this thing is hardening very, very fast. So this is why I tell you guys that when you're buying monomer, you have to make sure that you know what it is that you're buying. Because sometimes, y'all, it's not the products. See, this thing is already kind of hard. It's not the products that you're using. It's the products that you're using. It's not you, especially being a beginner monomer. Especially being a beginner nail technician. So this is why I always stress to y'all, and this is why I always tell my beginner nail technicians that you have to make sure that you guys are investing in good products, and you have to make sure that you guys are investing in beginner friendly products, okay? So anytime you go to your local nail supply store, you have to make sure that you are buying monomer that's not fast acting monomer, because as you just saw, that shit was fast. It was even fast enough for me. So keep that in mind, and don't think that, okay, you start doing nails and then you giving up because you can't get it. You're probably not getting it because of your products. But I'm gonna do this again. As you can see, that's hardening very fast. I'm gonna do it one more time. I'm also ordered Mia Secret monomer, because I know a lot of you guys like using Mia Secret monomer. I started using Mia Secret monomer when I first started doing nails. I used Mia Secret, and then I didn't like Mia Secret monomer. Mia Secret monomer was too strong for me. That's how this monomer is. This monomer is very loud. Mia Secret was too strong, so then I stopped using Mia Secret, and then I started using Young Nails. Young Nails is a little stronger than mine's too, but it's good. Young Nails monomer, I think if I'm not mistaken, their monomer is standard monomer. So I'm going to use this monomer and do it again. So you want to always burp your brush, getting your bubbles out. Then you want to get you a nice size acrylic bead. Oh. Nice size acrylic bead. And then you want to hold it there, 1, 2, 3. And then you want to lift up. All right, let me see if I can save this. You see how hard this monomer is drying? You see, as soon as I put this bead down, y'all, this monomer is like, god damn. This monomer dries as soon as I put this bead down. And this is why I wanted to do this video. I'm glad you find this channel too. And this is why I wanted to do this video, because I wanted to show y'all the difference in monomers, okay? There is a difference in monomer. I'm going to take this off and try it again. And y'all, I've been doing nails for 3 years. I don't use fast acting monomer because I like to be able to control my beads. But I just wanted to come on here and show y'all this video because a lot of nail technicians, especially beginner nail technicians, they do not know that there's 3 different monomers. So, you know, I just wanted to come on here and show y'all that when you're starting off doing nails, y'all, stop being so hard on yourself because 9 times out of 10, you're probably using you're probably using products that's not even good for you. And this shit is so... Yeah, that's the problem that you having as a beginner, and this is what it is. It's your monomer. So whoever you're buying your monomer from, just ask them, you know, hey, is this monomer standard monomer? Is this monomer fast acting monomer? What's the setting of this monomer? If they can't tell you the setting of their monomer, don't buy the monomer. Do not buy the monomer. So I'm gonna try this again. And y'all, I've been doing nails for 3 years, and this monomer is super fast. So I'm gonna try it again. I'm picking up a nice size bead. Nice size bead. You wanna hold your bead here for a few seconds. 1, 2, 3. Normally, if I know that bead isn't enough, I can normally pick up another bead. My brush is too wet, y'all. Hold on. So normally if I pick up a bead that's too dry, not big enough, I can pick up another bead and save it. So let me see if I can save this. So I like to push all my products, making it flat, and then I like to bring it down. So y'all see how fast this shit is drying? Like, it gives you no room to play with it. It literally gives you no room to play with it. Like, you can still bring it down. So I'm still able to control this bead and bring it down, but you can barely. And as you can see, I'm putting a lot of pressure. That's why my bristles are extended like that, wide like that. So remember, y'all, this is the issue that beginner nail technicians have. They buy a monomer, they don't know the setting of the monomer, and then they struggle. You guys struggle, and then you guys say, oh, F nails, I'm never doing nails again in life because I can't get it. When in reality, it's your products. It's not you. It has nothing, it really has nothing to do with you. It's just your products. So now I'm going to show you my monomer, and I'm going to show you how you're able to play with it. Do you know the set? I don't know the setting of that monomer. I've never used that monomer. You can go to their website. I think you can buy that off of Amazon. I think. I think you buy that off of Amazon. You smell it? You smell that monomer? My daughter even smell how it smells. Like monomer. It's strong in it. My daughter walked up to me with her nose looking like, what is that? Y'all, I'm telling y'all, this monomer is very, very, very strong. No, this is a new monomer that I just bought. I bought that from the nail store. Oh. Yeah, they're using it for beginners because it's cheap. But I mean, when you're starting off doing something, you have to invest in quality. You can't invest in cheap products because you can learn with cheap products, but when you can learn with cheap products, but when you get better products, it's basically like you're relearning all over again. You know what I'm saying? So this is my monomer. This monomer, like I said, this monomer is beginners friendly. It gives you about 10 to 15 seconds to play with it. When you use our powders, you're going to get a nice consistency, buttery bead. Our powders are only $9.50 for a 1 ounce jar. Our monomer right now is only $26.50. So we're in average with everybody else when it comes down to our monomer. Our polymer is very cheap compared to everybody else, y'all. Our monomer. I also make all of our colors, so these are handmade, and I only charge $9.50. And this acrylic glows in the dark. I'm telling you, it helps so much. So I'm gonna pick up a bead. I'm gonna place this bead on here. So let's just say that this bead wasn't big enough. Okay, I'm gonna grab me another bead. I'm going to grab me another bead and I'm going to place this bead on here. As you can see, you can already see the consistency and the butteriness of the acrylic. You can already tell the difference from the two monomers. I'm just going to use my tip so y'all can see the consistency of the acrylic. Regardless of whatever dents I make into the acrylic, it's going to self-level and it's going to go away. I'm just going to use the tip of my brush to just push everything into the center. Regardless of what, I'm still playing with the acrylic. It's still allowing me time to play with it. I'm going to use the tip of my brush to walk this acrylic down. I'm going to still make little dents inside of this acrylic so y'all can see how it's self-leveling, how it's going to level itself back. If you are a beginner nail technician, this monomer is going to, I'm telling you, it's going to help you tremendously. As you can see, I'm still putting dents inside of this acrylic and it's not hard yet. It's still giving me time to play with it, to mold it, to do whatever it is that I have to do. And it's self-leveling itself out. Girl, that pink lips is my favorite. Pink lips is my favorite colors. You have 9 of them. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm trying to tell people, as you can see, it's still leveling itself out. This is why I tell y'all our products are great for beginner nail technicians. It's also great for advanced nail technicians too now. Like I say, I've been doing nails for 3 years. So y'all look at that. I know y'all probably saying, oh, that shit probably hard right now. Girl, how you gonna fix that? You got all those dents in your client nails. How you gonna fix that? Okay, let me show you. Let me get a little bit of monomer on my brush. Let me get a little bit more liquid on my brush and let me go and smoothen this out. All that talking I've been doing, I'm still able to come in and smooth this acrylic out. I'm still able to go in and make more dents because the acrylic isn't hard completely yet. Yeah, girl, click the link in our bio. I'm trying to tell y'all, like, these products is like the truth. Now I'm going to go back in and I'm just going to smoothen this out. And as you can see, I'm not using too much pressure. This is when I'm using too much pressure because my hairs on my brush are completely widened. This is how you know I'm not using much pressure. I'm using my brush like I'm holding it like a pencil, and I'm using very, very light strokes, and I'm bringing this down. The monomer isn't going to cause you, the monomer isn't going to give you a headache. This is literally like butter. Our colors glows in the dark. Our powders are self-leveling. I'm going to show y'all another color. Matter of fact, I'm going to do ombre. I'm going to do an ombre. And I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to do, matter of fact, let me show y'all our white. Since it's Labor Day. And y'all know y'all can't wear white after Labor Day. So this is the yayo that we have. This is our best sellers. Can I do the birthday one? Yeah, I can do the birthday one. So this is yayo. This is our best sellers. It's white. It's a milky white that glows in the dark. It glows white as well. And like I said, y'all, all of these acrylic powders are made from me. I make all of these powders. So this is called Marigold. I think we're completely sold out of this one. This was one of the very, very first colors that I made, which was a year ago. And then this, of course, this is called Peace, and this was a part of our Juneteenth collection. So I'm going to do an ombre using these two colors. And I'm still using my product, y'all. I'm still using my monomer. Then I'm going to do an ombre by using that monomer. So I want to put down this orange first. So you want to get you a nice bead. You want to place your first bead to the tip. Then you want to blend that down. And then you want to blend, making sure your brush is clean, y'all. And then you want to blend this up, because you don't want it to be a hard line. You want a nice, smooth ombre. So this is how you do the first part of the ombre. The marigold is your go-to? Well, I got to make some more marigold. There's a lot of colors that I have to make, y'all. Like I said, I started my acrylic system last year, and some of the colors that I first started, I no longer have. So I have to make them over. So the second color, what you want to do is you want to pick up a very, very small bead. And you want to place this right above that right above that bead where it stopped off at. And then you want to blend it down. Okay, now you can pick up a much larger bead of the second color. I told you I like to push everything into the center. And then I'm going to bring this bead down. Looks like candy corn. Happy Monday, scrolling through and all lives, giving roses just because. Oh, stay blessed. Cuticle bead, y'all. I know a lot of people tell y'all that you want to leave a gap at your cuticle bead. Don't listen to them. Them some fools. You want to put enough products at your cuticle. So you want to place that bead there, and you want to push that bead up into your cuticles. Making sure you use the tip of your brush to push it in your cuticles, and then blend it down. Notice when I'm blending, I'm only blending from the tip. Making sure you keep your shape. It's still self-leveling, y'all. It's still gonna bounce back, level itself out. All right. So you see how you have too much of the yellow covering the orange. Now all you have to do is just take a little bit of the orange. Probably not that much. So yeah, I'm gonna take some off. So you take a little bit of the orange, you place it to your tip, and then you blend up. Making sure you blend up the entire nail. And then you just want to blend down. And that's ombre. I do give classes. I do virtual classes. I do all kind of classes. So that's how you do ombre. Using two colors. So I'm going to do ombre using this monomer. Let's see if it works. Need more product than that. So you want to place it there. Then you want to blend down. And then you want to blend up. Then you want to take this. Now with this color, you can then you want to take a small bead, and then you want to place it right where that bead stopped at. And then you want to blend down, but you're only blending down from the tip of that acrylic bead.
This is exactly what, because I didn't get the same hair that I was. You know I got to stick with my gel. Trinity.
Now you can pick you up either a much larger bead, or you can keep going in smaller sections. I'm going to start right here.
You know how Silver Brittany her hair?
I don't know. So I like to flatten my bead out. Then I like to bring it over that other bead. And then once it's over that other bead, then I like to blend down from the bottom. Notice I didn't blend down from up there. I'm only blending down from the bottom, because this is the top of your acrylic. This is how you build your apex. This is how you start to form your apex. So if you start to bring down from this, you're basically going to be dragging this bead all the way down. And that's not what you want to do. So it still gives you a little bit of time. It's still going to self-level just a little bit. So it still gives you a little bit of time to play with it. Cuticle bead. And bring down and blend down. I don't know if y'all like that blend. I don't like that blend. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to read y'all comments. Y'all commenting so damn fast. Hey, girl. I forgot to ask, do you have classes that will help you get your license? No, nobody have classes that will help you get your license. The only way that you can get your license is is by going to school. So if you feel like this blend isn't too good for you, all you have to do is pick up some more orange. And then you just put it to the tip. And then you just blend up. Making sure you blend up the entire nail. Not that much, because you don't want it to go all the way up there. If y'all didn't know, all y'all have to do is take some monomer. And you can take away some of the products that you want to. And then you want to blend down so that it doesn't look like it's all over the nail. And there you have it. A nice ombre. It's too much yellow. I mean, ombre is a preference. It's whatever you want to do. So this is how I did my ombre. You can do your ombre with not a lot of yellow. You can do more orange. So it just depends on what you want to do. But this is how I did it. And then after you do ombres, y'all, you always have to make sure that you go in and encapsulate it. So I'm going to encapsulate with our glossy clear. And remember, y'all, when doing nails, y'all can do nails however y'all want to. There's no such thing as there's too much yellow, or there's no such thing that there's too much color of one thing, because there's not. Everybody's nails is going to be different. Everybody's vision is going to be different. The way I do my ombre, or the way that I want my ombre to look, may not be the same way that you want your ombre to look. So never say, oh, you're doing something wrong, because you can never be doing something wrong when everything is completely different. There's no law book that says, I'm using my products. There's no law book that says that you have to have more of this color than the other color. That's no way possible and ever in this life. The clear I recommend is my glossy clear. If y'all ask me what products I'm recommending, y'all, I'm gonna recommend my products because I have my own products. I have glossy clear. You're going to get a glossy clear for free when you purchase a monomer. We also have nail prep. Y'all know how young nails have they prep. Well, we also have our nail prep as well. It's called Nail Prep Dehydrator. It comes in pink. It also smells like strawberry, y'all. It smells so good. When you spray it on your client's nail, your client's going to be like, ooh, that smells really, really good. Hey, good morning. Yeah, it's definitely the way you want it. That's why I say nobody can't tell you right or wrong. And I hate when people get on social media and say, oh, you have to do nails this way or you have to do it this way. Who the hell y'all think y'all is? Y'all can't tell me what to do. Like, do nails whatever you want to do. As long as you're getting the same outcome, then you can do nails however you want to. As long as you're applying your acrylic nice and smooth, you can do nails however you want to. So never allow people to tell you that y'all have to do it a certain way, because that's not true. Just like a lot of people tell y'all that you have to do a 1-bar method, a 2-bar method, or a 3-bar method. Who's to say that that's true? Who's to say that you want to sit there and do a 3-bar method when you're doing a extra long nail, especially when you're using a size 12 acrylic brush? If you're using a size 12 acrylic brush, y'all, let me show y'all something. Because I like proving people wrong, and I like for y'all to understand and know that y'all can do whatever it is that y'all want to do as long as y'all getting the outcome that y'all want, okay? Like a lot of people tell y'all that you have to use primer when you're doing nails. You do not have to use primer when you're doing nails. That's absolutely not true. As long as you're prepping the nails correctly, and as long as your clients' nail beds are not oily, and as long as you're doing everything that you're supposed to do, your clients' nails is not going to pop, y'all. I also did a video when I used cuticle oil instead of primer, y'all, and my nails lasted 2 weeks. Okay? So stop letting people tell y'all that y'all have to do stuff a certain way, because that's not true. Test things out for yourself. So I'm going to be using our 3XL ballerina full tips. So if y'all do press-ons, these are the tips that you will want to get. This is how they look. I use these for my practice hand. They're 3XL. They also give you the little apex for your press-ons. And then they also come coffiny. So these are great for press-ons. But I use these whenever I'm practicing. So I'm going to show y'all how to pick up acrylic bead when y'all doing extra long nails instead of doing a 3-ball method, right? But with this, you have to make sure that you know your liquid to powder ratio, and you have to make sure that you are controlling your acrylic. Yeah, girl, I'm about to use it right now. The birthday acrylic, I'm about to use it. Birthday brunch on this because I want to do the full nail on this. And then I'm going to get off because I just wanted to show y'all how to do this. I just wanted to show y'all that they're, as far as with the monomers, y'all. Okay, that's all. That's the whole purpose of this video. So this is a glitter, and it's called Birthday Brunch. And whenever you're using chunky glitter, y'all, just remember that a little goes a long way. So anytime that you're using chunky glitter, you don't really need that much because there's a lot of different pieces inside of this glitter, and you want to be able to see it. So then all you have to do is just start walking your acrylic down. In order to walk your acrylic down without having the acrylic come off of your brush, come off of your nail, you have to make sure that you're not brushing down super fast. So now I'm holding my pencil like this, like it's a pencil. And now I'm just going to use the belly of my brush to start to walk this bead down. I'm rotating my nail like this, and then I'm also going from the left side to the middle to the right side, to the right side to the middle to the left side, and bringing it down, making sure I keep my shape as I'm bringing this nail down. This is what I mean when you have chunky glitter and they have so much glitter pieces in it, you kind of want to be able to see all the pieces. So you don't want to pack too much acrylic on there because you're not going to be able to see all of the different pieces that you have in there. And this is called Birthday Brunch. All right, y'all, and then I'm just going to show y'all how to walk this bead down using multiple beads instead of just one. And I'm going to use yayo because yayo is white. And everybody loves white nails. You know? Everybody like white nails. Everybody like white toes. And then one thing that I like to tell people, especially new beginners, y'all, I don't know how many new beginners I have on here, but y'all need to be working on one thing at a time, okay? Stop trying to learn how to do everything. If you struggle with your acrylic application, then you need to be practicing your acrylic application until you get it correct. If you struggle with your shaping, then you need to be practicing your shaping until you get it correct. If you struggle with your prep, then you need to be practicing on your prep until you get it correct. I'm trying to find the yayo, y'all. I don't know what I put it. All right, here. You need to be working on one thing at a time, because when you start to work on everything at once, y'all, you get overwhelmed. You start to be like, okay, what am I doing? It becomes frustrating. So you need to be working on one thing at a time until you can get it correct. And then once you get it correct, then you want to move on to the next step. Another thing that you guys want to do, which I started doing in the beginning of my nail process, is I started recording myself. When I would do a set, I will record myself by using my timer, and I will record myself to see what it is that I'm doing. When you record yourself with the timer, you're going to get it's going to give you an idea of how long it's taking you to do that nail set. So when you record yourself with the timer, it's going to tell you, okay, you're taking 2 hours to do this nail set. And then also when you're recording yourself by with the video, you're able to go back and look at that nail video and say, girl, now why did you file 5 different times? Or you're going to be able to go back and say, girl, now why didn't you clean up underneath the nails? It's going to allow you to be able to go back in and see the mistakes that you're making or see room for error. And that's one thing that a lot of nail techs don't do either. They don't go back and record yourself. Like, how are you supposed to know what it is that you're messing up at if you don't know what it is that you're doing? Like, and I always be trying to tell people, like, you have to practice, you have to practice, you have to practice, and you have to know you have to know how you like your nails to look, and you have to know where you're trying to go. Like, if you don't know how you want your nails to look, then, like, what we supposed to do for you? So remember that, y'all. Timing yourself and recording yourself is going to help you a long, long, long way. That's what I did. That's what I did. So I'm using yayo. So let's just say that, you know, you're doing this extra long nails and you don't want to, you're using a size 12 brush and you don't want to be here all day. So you can pick up a bead. You can pick up one bead. And if you feel like, oh, that one bead ain't going to do nothing. Okay, girl. Well, you can go ahead and pick you up another bead. You can pick you up another bead. Now all you have to do is start to control your beads. You want to push everything into the center because you don't want it to be running away from you. Okay, okay. I like to push my products up because I don't like to take nothing off of my nail, y'all. So, and I just like the way the products is. So I like to push everything up before I try to bring it down. Now, once I feel like I have control of it, now I'm going to start walking this acrylic down. Because I like to walk my acrylic down by using the belly of my brush versus any other way. So as you can see, I'm rotating my nail. You have to make sure that you're rotating your nail as well. Going from this side to the middle to this side. You see how it's a little uneven? So what I like to do is I like to push it to making sure that it's nice and even before I bring it down. Notice that I'm not using too much pressure because my brush isn't like this. My brush is like this. So now I'm just going to just walk this bead down. Notice how I didn't take nothing off of my brush. Off of my nail. All of the products is still on my nail. Now once I get to the tip, all you have to do is just use the base of your brush to push it in to get a nice flush bottom. Yeah, you have to have the nail tip down. Anytime you're doing nails, the nail needs to be this way. Because if the nail is this way, then the acrylic is just going to stop right where that's at. But when the nail is down and if your liquid to powder ratio is good, then gravity is going to allow that acrylic bead to just flow down. And as that bead is just flowing down, basically all you have to do, y'all, and I'm telling y'all the game, okay? This is the hidden secret. If your liquid to powder ratio is good and you're holding your acrylic nail down, gravity is going to drag that acrylic down, and all you have to do is control it and walk it down. That's literally all you have to do, y'all. But you have to know your liquid to powder ratio. I'm going to show y'all this cuticle bead, and I'm going to get off if y'all don't have any questions. Okay, so cuticle bead. I always like to tell people to make sure that your acrylic is nice and flat, because if not, then your acrylic bead is going to be inconsistent. I also don't recommend that people drag the acrylic like that. You can, but I don't prefer that you drag it like that. I prefer that you pat it, and I'm gonna waste that. I don't like wasting products, y'all, but I'm gonna waste that. All right. So okay, I'm gonna tell you about your liquid to powder ratio before I do this. All right. So the rule of thumb is, and I don't really use this rule of thumb, y'all, because like I said, I've been doing nails for 3 years and I just know how to do nails. So, but the rule of thumb is, if you want to get a large bead, then you have to wipe just from the tip, because you need most of your liquid in the brush. Okay. So if you want to get a large bead, then you need to wipe from the tip on down, because you want most of the product in your brush. If you want to get a medium-sized bead, then you need to wipe from the middle of your bead on down, because you want half of the product inside of your, you want half of the monomer still left in your brush. And if you want if you want a small acrylic bead, then the rule of thumb is you want to wipe the entire brush off, because you don't want that much liquid in your brush. And then just like Megan said, you have to practice. Practice, practice, practice. Normally what I do, y'all, is I just always get a medium-sized bead. And if I need more, I'll just get more products, okay? So I normally just wipe, and then I wipe on from the middle on down. I just always do that, y'all. I always just pick up a medium-sized bead regardless of what I'm doing. It's not because that's what that's just how I work. It works better for me. So, cuticle beads, you want to get a much smaller bead. You don't want to get too much of a bigger bead. Cuticle beads, you want to place it. You can either place your bead this way, or you can place your bead this way. I'm going to place my bead this way. You want to hold it there for a few seconds, lift up. You want to push everything into the center. You want to make a nice little ball. Then you want to use the tip of your brush, and you want to push this bead into your cuticles. Literally, you want to push this bead into your cuticles. You want to use the tip of your brush to flushing it, to make it flush into your cuticles. If you have a little bit of products that's seeping in your cuticles, then you use the tip of your brush to clean it off. You use the tip of your brush to, ooh, that monomer is so funky. Damn, that shit giving me a headache. This is how close your cuticle bead needs to be, because when you guys leave a space at your cuticle area, it can cause for lifting. I'm trying to see if I have a space on my nails, but I don't. So you want to make sure that you're pushing your cuticle bead all the way up into your cuticles. That way, when you go into file, after you finish your nails, when you go into file, especially around your cuticle area, you're not going to be removing the products that's on your nail. And as you can see, you already have like a small apex area. Yes, like she said, our products, you have a problem with the apex area. So let's just say you wanted more, you wanted a higher apex area. Okay, so now all you have to do is add more products there. Make sure y'all double tap the screen. They have watermelon scent. Yeah, they do have watermelon scent for monomers, but my thing is, if you're already paying $30 for... No, but... Yeah, I'm going to show you that. But this is my thing. If you're already paying $30 for a monomer... No, but, girl. No, but. This is my thing. If you're already paying $30 for a monomer, why do you have to go out there and spend a whole nother $10 on a product that's going to make your monomer smells better? Y'all, all monomers have a scent. It's just that some monomers have a much higher scent and some monomers doesn't have a much higher scent. Most 9 times out of 10, the products that has a much higher scent is MMA. You see what I'm saying? Most monomers that smells like this, that smells like crap, is 9 times out of 10 is MMA. EMA monomer has a very, very, very low odor, y'all. So with our monomer, you don't have to worry about going out and spending another $12 to $15 or another $10 plus on some cherry stuff that's going to make your monomer smells good when you don't have to. And then also remember, when you're using all those little different scents and stuff in your monomer, it can cause your acrylic to either be too runny. It can cause your acrylic to be too dry. It can mess up your monomer and how you do nails. So I just rather buy a low odor monomer. Stinky or strong monomer can be a sign of MMA. Correct. And this is the nail. Oh, this is the nail liquid I got from my nail supply store that smells like shit, y'all. It literally smells like shit. All right, let me show y'all this Apex thing so I can get off. So y'all just keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, just keep everything in mind. You don't have to try my products. You can. Just remember that you should want to. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right. Apex area. So I would prefer to build my apex with the clear because I have already built my structure with this white. Now, you can click the link in our bio, and I have brand ambassadors on here, y'all. So y'all better drop y'all codes so they can use y'all codes for some discounts. You can build your apex with the white, or you can build your apex with the clear. Because this nail is already sturdy, it already has like a small apex, I'm just going to build it with the white. But I'm going to show you how to do both. So let's just say you didn't want to encapsulate your nail. So all you do is just pick up another bead of white. Probably a little bit more than that. Pick up another bead of white, and then all you do is you place it at your apex area. So you place it at your apex area. You want to make sure that you're blending in the top part so that it doesn't look like it's 2 different beads. So I'm going to just keep pushing this bead up because this is the apex area. That bead was just a little too runny for me. So now I'm just blending the top, and then now I'm just going to blend this down, but I'm just going to blend down from the bottom of this bead. And then now when I feel like I can blend to the top and nothing comes off, now I'm going to blend to the top of the nail, making it look like it's one. And then that's going to, see that? That's how that's helping you build your apex area. So that's how that helps you build your apex area. Yeah, the apex is where your natural nail, the apex is the most strength. The apex should be where the natural nail and your tips meet. Where the natural nail and the tips meet, it should be like right here. Depending on how long the nail is, depending on the length of the nail, yes, it should normally be right here. You should always have like a little curve in your nails. Your nail should be flat, then it should go up to a hump, and then it should come back down to being flat, just like how this is right here. So that starts to build your apex. And then, like I said, I don't use a lot of my color because y'all know color is kind of like expensive. So I will want to build with the clear. So you want to pick you up a nice size clear bead. And again, we are using our glossy clear. This is the cuticle bead. You see how I'm pushing? This is how you would do if you was doing a regular color bead too, y'all. You see how this acrylic, this is what you want to do. You want to push this bead to your cuticles. And then you want to take the tip of your brush to flatten it at your cuticles. You see my liquid to powder ratio is good because this bead isn't too runny. Now all I have to do is just push this bead up. I'm going to push this product up because, again, I'm trying to build an apex. And I don't like to remove the products off my nail, y'all. So I'm going to push this bead up, and then now I'm going to walk the bead down by using the belly of my brush. See how I'm rotating my nail? Making sure you keep your shape. Making sure you clean up in your sidewalls. And then now you have a nice, strong apex area. You see right here, you see how this is too thin? You do not want your tip like this. You want to add more product to your tip. These are the nail brushes that we have, y'all. These nail brushes are available on our website. Any products that you see is available on our website. That's the only products that I recommend. So now you want to place your tip bead to your tip. And then you want to blend up. When you blend up, y'all need to be making sure that your brush is going up the entire nail. Now it doesn't look flat. As you can see, you got an apex area and then it goes back down. That's how you build your apex. Did that help you? Did that help? How many acrylics do I have? How many colors? Shit. I got like over 50 colors now. I started off with 15 colors and now we have over 50 colors. Yep. Do y'all have anything else before I end this live? Do y'all have any other questions, comments, or concerns? You need this white, you can grab this white, y'all. This white glows in the dark. I wish I could have showed y'all the glow, but it's probably too bright in here. Let me see. It might be too bright. And then I'm using my our lamp because we do have our own lamps. We also have our own drills too, y'all. We have everything, y'all. We have lamps, we have drills. Let me tell y'all about our lamps real quick. Our drills real quick since y'all on this live. So this is our drill. It's going to come with this charging port. So of course it's cordless. So you don't have to worry about charging it into the wall all the time. It's also going to come with this acetone bit holder that's going to hold up to 7 of your favorite bits. So you no longer have to worry about having that extra little bit stand because you can have all of your favorite bits in here. Our handle piece is long, is lightweight. It's not going to, it's very, very lightweight. It's not a lot of vibration. It does not have a lot of vibration. That's what I meant, y'all. And then, of course, it has the forward and the reverse button. And if y'all don't know, don't pay attention to my drill. It's a little on the dirty side. But the forward and the reverse button, the forward is for when you're right-handed. The reverse is for when you're left-handed because it's going to go the opposite way. Oh, hold on. Our drill also has 2 clicks. So you click 1 time, you click 2 times, you take it out. You click 1 time and then you click 2 times to lock it completely. So right now is in forward. So the speed of it is going this way. And then let me show you another thing that we have. We have this play and pause button. See how it's on 2? I'm going to hit this pause button. It's going to pause my drill. Now I'm going to hit this reverse button. And as you can see, it switched it to the hour. I'm going to hit this pause button again. It's going to stop my drill, and then now it's switching. Now it's going this way. The opposite way. Counterclockwise. So this is a good thing about our drill. You can have that pause and play button. You don't have to worry about turning that drill completely off. Y'all know how much that is a headache. And of course, our drill do go to 35 RPM. And it's very quiet. So, shop with us, y'all. You won't be disappointed. So let me see if this thing is gonna show y'all. I don't know if it is. It may not. Because it's too much sun out here. You can see it a little bit. I'm gonna show y'all, then I'm gonna get off this thing. What she say? She said, what's her question? Can you tell me what I could be doing wrong? My clients have had their nails popped off. Come through, Megan, with the answers to the questions. Yeah, it can be a numerous amount of things. It could be your prep. It could be them. It can be another thing. Y'all can purchase the drill by clicking the link in the bio. I got these fingers from Amazon, y'all. I have videos on YouTube too, y'all. So y'all can go to YouTube. And I have plenty of videos on YouTube. I have prepping videos on YouTube. I have a lot of videos on YouTube. But let me show y'all this acrylic. Let me show y'all the glow. Oh, this thing dead. Let me bring my lamp. This is the lamp that I first purchased, y'all. So this lamp right here, I'm thinking about doing a giveaway for this because this is the lamp that I first purchased to test out that I no longer use. So it's just here, and then of course I have my lamp.
Where you supposed to be?
Of course I gotta turn the light off, y'all, so y'all can see the glow. But yeah, and y'all keep in mind that prep ain't really nothing. Prep is just removing the removing the cuticles and then removing the shine. Prep really ain't that much. And then you just have to keep practicing, you know? Like, just keep practicing. That's all you have to do. And this is the glow. Woo! That glow is powerful. And all of our acrylic glows like this, y'all. It's not the acrylic. It has nothing to do with the acrylic. It's you. It's something that you're doing wrong. Like I say, maybe it's if you've been using Tammy Taylor is good, but it's still probably something that you're doing wrong. It has nothing to do with the products. Maybe, you know, maybe you're not sealing in your cuticles good enough. Y'all see that? Glow, glow, baby, glow. Woo! But yeah, it could be anything. Like, it could be you're not sealing in your cuticles good enough after you apply your acrylic. It could be that you're flooding your cuticles. It could be that you're not removing all of the cuticles off of their natural nail. That, you know, it can be those things. But yeah, it's Yayo. Yep. Did that help? And what you can do is you can send me a short video, not too long, but you can send me a short video of you prepping the nail and applying your applying your acrylic, and then I can see. But send it to me on Instagram, and then I can see, and I can probably help you out a little better that way. All right, y'all have any other questions? Make sure y'all click the link in our bio. Like I said, if y'all order our low order EMA monomer, y'all going to get a free glossy clear. My Instagram is the same as my name, SequoyahMatoaka. Somebody just purchased. Okay, y'all. Make sure that y'all click the link in our bio. Also, double tap the screen. And then also, if y'all found that this video was very useful to y'all, screenshot this and then post it to y'all stories and tag me to y'all stories. And let people know as well. All right, do y'all have any other questions? And remember, when y'all buying monomer from the nail supply store, ask questions, y'all. Ask them what's the setting, because as y'all saw, this setting was very fast. And it stink. You smell it?
Yeah.
That monomer is stank.
It's loud.
It's very, very loud. All right, y'all. If y'all don't have any other questions, I appreciate y'all for joining in. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Labor Day. Y'all have a good one.
Peace.
Peace.